Hello everyone, welcome back to AAS Publishing and this video series on partnering with the Journal of Open Source Software, or JOSS. And in the first video part of this series, we covered a little bit more generally software instruments being welcomed at the AAS journals. And in this video, we're going to cover that partnership with JOSS in a little bit more detail. And finally, in the third installment in this video series, we're going to cover some of the highlight publications that have been published in the AAS and the JOSS. Okay, so as we covered a little bit last time, since we've introduced a new policy encouraging publication of software articles, an increasing number of such software instrument papers have been submitted and published in the AAS journals. So these articles, software instrument articles, are handled by the scientific editor and referees in our usual fashion, which is to say that we do not ask referees to directly review the software described in submitted articles. However, some authors and readers would like the AAS journals to provide a software review. And such a review can provide useful feedback to the authors, to the readers, to the potential community, with some sort of assurances that the software has met some sort of a gold standard of quality for the publication, not only of the software, but of the science therein. So to provide this service, we, the AAS journals, have partnered with the Journal of Open Source Software, or JOSS. And there they have a very nice logo of the Journal of Open Source Software. And JOSS publications consist of a software and a public iterative review. And you can take a look at those review processes online. I'll give some URLs later on to a couple of the papers that have been published in the AAS Journals and JOSS. And so if you're curious what a public review looks like, I encourage you to take a look at some of those. So authors who are submitting software articles to the AAS journals with the source code having a suitable open source license, they may choose, and I want to stress that word, choose to have a software reviewed in parallel at JOSS. So just to be clear, so should you choose this route, it is actually 2 publications, it is 2 journals, it is 2 DOI, etc. One typically describing the software instrument more aimed at astronomy. That's in the AAS journals, and then a sister manuscript, which can be quite close, published in JOSS describing the software instrument in a little bit more software-orientated detail. But at the end of the day, when you come out, it is 2 articles, 2 DOI, 2 citations, and they are published in parallel. So when they are published, both come out at the same time. The JOSS article will reference the AAS journal, and vice versa. The AAS journal references the JOSS article. So it is a partnership in this form. And like running any journal activity, nothing is free. And so we are paying a small fee, to JOSS for this service, which will help support their operating cost. And this is measured in the tens of dollars per article. Okay, so it's fairly minor. And so we hope that an increasing number of authors who work on software, on delivering software instruments to the community, will find this partnership with JOSS to be a useful service. And authors who want to take advantage of this partnership should say so upon submission, or they can contact their relevant scientific editor to let them know, or in some cases the scientific editor we'll see something that looks like a possibility and inquire to the authors if pursuing a dual JOSS article is something that they would like to pursue. And so that's a little bit more about the partnership between the AAS journals and JOSS. And in the next installment in this series, we're going to cover some of the recent dual publication highlights that have been in the journals, both journals. Okay, see you on the third one. Bye-bye.